Lisa, and this is Maisie. We'll show you how we cheated at weave poles. For whatever reason, the 2x2 just wasn't working for us. Some of the exercises in class were just confusing to us, but we do a lot of tricks training, and luring always works for us. Luring helps you shape that muscle memory in the dog, whether it's beg or paws up or roll over or anything. So I tried it with weave poles, and Maisie learned weave poles in 2 15-minute sessions, and she's had it pretty much ever since. So I'm going to show you how I did it. Here, see? Because I'd done agility before, I knew that Maisie had to enter the weave poles with the first pole by her left shoulder, so I always entered that way. I started with 6 poles and then added another 6 very quickly. I think the 3rd session I added 12 poles. So even though she was just in agility 1, she could run 12 poles. The idea was just that she got the serpentine movement encoded in her muscle memory, and she learned you always enter with the first pole to her left shoulder, and you don't get a treat till you exit at the end. Right, Maisie? Let's do it. Let's show them. All right, so I varied how I approached the poles, and I began with Maisie's nose attached to my hand. I have a treat in my hand. It's a really yummy treat, and I just led her through the poles. And I didn't give her the treat till the end. Sometimes I'm on the left side of the poles. Here, Maisie. Sometimes I'm on the right side of the poles. We just do it over and over and over again. At the end, I throw the treat, so she knows to keep going at the end. Don't stop and look at me. One more time this way. Nose attached. I start to distance my hand. Here, Maisie. Don't let her go back through the opposite direction. Now, some of you might be saying, but wait, Lisa, you're tall. You're a tall chick. And the poles are high, and the dog's nose is kind of high. She's a tall enough border collie. So I'm able to reach her little nose as I go around, right? No, we're not doing it right. Let's not do that. What do you do if your dog is short, or you have short arms, or do you have to get shorter poles? You could do that. However, there is a way to lure around the poles. Come here, Maisie, right here. I'm going to show you from this side, all right? So your dog, you got that magnet attachment there, nose to treat. Now, when I get to the pole, I go weave, and I lure her from the other side. Weave. Make sure her face is well past the pole before you whip your hand around so that she doesn't follow it and end up going on the wrong side of the pole. If she does that, if you pull your hand this way and she comes with it, don't give her the treat. Try again. You only treat when the dog has completed the 6 poles. I'm going to try that again from this side. It's a little more halting, but you'll get it, and then eventually you'll be at the stage where your hand is up higher, you're moving faster. Like this. Start using your body language to support that serpentine movement. When the dog goes this way, turn your body a little bit that way. When your dog's coming towards you, you can sort of push-pull the dog because she's going to be watching in her peripheral vision which way it looks like you're going. So you might feel a little bit like a lunatic or a graceful dancer, but either way, you can support that movement like this and throw the treat at the end. Sorry, I threw it too far. Then after a while, you can start sending her, go weave. Ah, great job, Maisie. Just keep doing it and doing it. 5-minute for like 5 minutes, maybe twice a day, once a day, doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that your dog is as smart as my dog, and we'll figure it out if you're consistent in how you approach the weaves. Just the one consistent thing is that the left shoulder is next to the pole as she enters, and she doesn't get a treat until she exits. Otherwise, it's always serpentine movement through the poles. And then she will have that body memory, that muscle memory of that movement when she sees the poles. And you'll have learned it probably much faster than you would have if you tried something else, if those something else's weren't working for you. With that caveat, I'll sign off. But this is how to cheat at weave poles. Just try luring. Oh, one more thing. If you're short and your dog is short and you can't reach each other over the poles, you have one other option other than treating around the pole like that. And that's a click stick. I would use this with a little shorty. You teach the dog to touch. You say touch, the dog touches. Here she comes. You click and treat. Get that dog to target with the nose. And then you can telescope this thing, huh? Right? And lead your dog, here. Yes. Lead your dog through with that. So another option is the click stick. Thanks for watching. Happy weaving.